Hello, I'm Andy Long. I'm Vice-Chancellor and Chief Executive of Northumbria University. Now I need to be honest with you and say that it's my 11th day in the job, so I can't claim any credit for Northumbria's success in being shortlisted for University of the Year. But our submission represents so many other things that attracted me to Northumbria and why it's such a great honour to lead this fantastic institution. Northumbria has been transformed to become the UK's first research-intensive modern university. That journey began in 2008, where Northumbria's vision was to disrupt the status quo and reposition as a new kind of excellent university and a credible alternative to the more established institutions. The extent of that transformational journey became clear to everyone when the results of the 2021 Research Excellence Framework were published.
A research-intensive modern university is a university which has research at the centre of everything that it does, which has a very clear social mobility mission and is close to business and close to the demands of the regional and local economy. We put more graduates into the regional economy than nearly all other universities combined, which plays a huge part in the regeneration of Newcastle and the wider region. Newcastle is the only city outside of London with two research-intensive universities. The wider city region, including Durham, probably has more researchers than any other region in the UK outside of London. It will be a driver for future inward investment from the private sector and from government. Northumbria is an institution transformed, and it's been transformed by our own people, by their development, by their placing research at the heart of everything that they do.
Our recent results means that we now have an enhanced global reputation, and hopefully people will be looking at us through new eyes. We are a new type of partner for business, for society, for civic relationships. This means that we're offering education and skills where we are growing social mobility, we're thinking about graduate outcomes, all within a research intensive. And there's something quite special about that for our partners. Our areas of excellence which include biotechnology, multi-omics for health, work around green energy and net zero, ice and understanding ice on Earth, volunteering, cultural and creative industries, and solar and space physics.
Our education takes place in an environment that's enriched by the research we do. Our students get the opportunity to work with researchers, to participate in research and co-create knowledge. All of this takes place in a learning environment that's been shaped by our heritage to be open, inclusive and welcoming. Around 40% of our students come from widening participation backgrounds, and our mission and ambition is to give all students with the potential and ability the opportunity to succeed. Northumbria's transformation has built capacity in the northeast of England for students to study in a research-intensive environment. This is important because around 2/3 of students from the northeast who enter higher education choose to stay in the region.
Northumbria is one of the highest achieving employability universities in the UK, which means that students come out of their course and they actually have a lot of options for themselves, and it doesn't even have to be what course they study in. They could start up their own business with the incubator or anything along those lines, whatever they want.
It's amazing to be at such a research-intensive university, and it gives students amazing opportunities, whether that's learning from research academics, getting involved in the research, whether they're an undergrad, postgrad, master's student. It's amazing for them to be part of that journey.
Students get taught by lecturers who have research in the areas that they're teaching, which means that they can back up all of their studies and all of their work with actual research that the people that are teaching them actually have taken part in. And I think that just goes to show really strong values at the university for research and education as a whole.
In 2014, we knew we were halfway on that journey, and in 2021 we knew that we had achieved much of the repositioning of the university, and we had created a new institution that was unique in the sector, a research-intensive modern university that both had research at its heart but which retained its social mobility mission.
So Northumbria's vision, set out in 2008, is now a reality. We've crossed the clear blue water, separating us from the more traditional universities, while retaining and improving access for students from a broad range of backgrounds. Northumbria has created a new, unique space for a research-intensive modern university. It's been a truly transformational journey, and in our own words, we've positioned ourselves to take on tomorrow. So I'm thrilled this has been recognised by the Times Higher in shortlisting us for University of the Year 2022, and I'm excited to lead us on the next stage of this journey.